Alright guys, the GoPro died on me, so bear with me. We are on the Mini X. We got all the fence posts put in down here. I am starting to move the King of the Mountain stuff. We're going to get their platforms moved down there. We're going to have some lunch. And then we're going to attach the fence and we'll get them moved down there. They are up here in the shade. We've got them in a cage right now. That way we don't have to chase them, and it'll be easier to move. I just got the one tire moved down there, and I'm going to see if maybe I can move the other one. I'm not quite sure what we're having for lunch today, but let's see what we can get done here. It might be a little jiggly and all that. I got you in my hand because I don't know where my selfie stick is, and well, I guess my arm's just good enough. It always has been, you know. I mean, it's good enough of a selfie stick to me. But, I gotta get Dad's saw moved off of here. My saw, unfortunately, has quit for some reason, and he's letting me borrow his, so a big thank you for that. We were able to cut that one wood post and get it drove in with the Mini X, and I'll tell you, that is coming handy there. I do not recommend you using a Mini X as a hammer. That's not what they're meant for, but it does work. Just because that's what I do does not mean that's what you need to do. I do not recommend you taking risks and breaking equipment, especially if it's not yours. But I'm not going too extreme on this stuff. We're just tapping some posts in the ground. If they don't go, I don't keep going. I'm not going to risk tearing up the machine for that. So we're gonna see if we can get this moved here. I think I can actually pick that up, because that's just a pallet and a board, and guess what we have on the tractor already. So if I can grab that with the tractor, I could probably grab that other pallet as well and their box and get that moved down there. And then we can grab that other tire with the Mini X like I did before, or just come back up and grab it with the tractor. I mean, no harm, no foul, right? This is probably the easiest that we've ever had it moving animals. Get my seat moved up here. Said it might be a little noisy, but bear with me, we'll get through this, alright? Here we go. I'm gonna have to move the forks, I think. I don't know that we're gonna make it into that pallet. Does not look that way. Yep, we're gonna have to move some forks, so just a second. I may have to set you down for this. I don't know that I can do this one-handed, but we'll just sit you right there, okay? Can you see anything? I hope you can. Let's see, this one's okay. This one. Well, maybe. Said we could. There we go. Now I think it locked in there. All right. Hopefully you got to see that, right? They're not always easy to slide. we're gonna lift our boom up here. See if we can get in there. I think we have definitely bent something on this tractor at some point. But let's see what we can do here. Can y'all see? Because I can't see. The whole platform all in one bite. I like it. Now they've been using that box as a shelter for some reason. Hopefully you can hear me over this tractor. But I'm gonna see if I can get that platform up there. My wife's gonna try to beat me to it. But I don't see why we can't just move this all at once here. Now my thought was we sit there, our other pallet up there. I'm wondering if we have another pallet where we could make another platform on top of that other tire and give them something more than just a tire to jump onto. Don't think I have another piece of plywood that I could use.
Put them up there.
So yeah, and then we'll come back for them, I guess. So I mean, I probably could have got underneath the tire and just picked up the whole thing, but what's the fun in that? What is the fun in that? I need to get the tire down there, I suppose, unless I just use the one I already took down there. I don't think we're going to need all that, dear. And you're putting a lot of weight on a side that's already bent. I don't know what we bent, but we bent something. The attachments don't sit right now, and I have no idea how much that's going to cost to fix. So we're going to get this other tire, and we'll see what we can do. See if I can put you right here for the time being, so I can use both hands here. Tires are heavy, so bringing them to me, we're just using the blade there, kind of sandwiching them just like that, and now we're gonna walk out of here. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, that's another thing, this does not have a backup beeper, so that is a plus because we don't have to listen to it, but in a way, I wish it had one, just for safety purposes. Especially trying to work with a business, I don't even know if they'll cover it with it not having one. We'll have to figure that out at a later point. All right, we got out of there. Let's continue our journey. I'm gonna kick us up a notch, and let's hit travel mode here and move a little faster. Whee! Yeah, these tires are a little heavy, so I'm a little front heavy at this point, and they do have water in them. But I just gotta watch where I go and how I go, and we should be okay, because I'm not at a real tipping point here. We're just, we got enough weight in front of us. We probably could if we did something wrong. We definitely, don't want to get into all of that today. But, gotta come over on this backside. We've got the fence laying across there, but our pin isn't exactly even on each side. we were trying to go with the plan, and I was not looking for square. I wanted enough room here that I could drive through here with equipment if I wanted to. And we're gonna come through and trim all this up, and same on that tree there. But yeah, we're gonna leave this open, so it's not quite a square, even, you know, pin, but you know, it's where I wanted it, and that's what matters. Now, as far as the front and back goes, we could not have asked for a better measurement. I'll get to that in just a second. Let's get this tire off of here. I told you we had water in it. Did y'all see that? Yeah. Maybe we should put the platform between both tires. What do y'all think? Maybe just... I don't know. I don't know. Getting close enough here. Maybe so. I don't want them too close to the fence because I don't want them to try to jump the fence. So, yeah, we may have to push it back that way to kind of keep in line with the fence here, and we don't want them too close. Don't want them to get up there and then think they can jump the fence, and then I got to get the platform in here still. So let's leave us some room to work there. All right, there we go. What do y'all think of that? All right. We gotta set up their habitat, right? I do have to come down here and figure out some kind of shelter. Like I said, they've been, for some reason, using that box as a shelter, but they're gonna outgrow that soon enough. So we will have to figure something out for a shelter. I've got that big thing attached to the house that we can take down, and we can erect a new shelter for them. That won't be a problem. I will get to that eventually. Right now we're trying to get everything moved and get the fence up. We can at least let them go in there. If they happen to need shelter, they'll have their little box, but that is not gonna be their shelter, I assure you that. I've just got to come up with a plan and execute it, and I got to do that by this evening because we have storms coming in, so I do want them to be safe from the storms. Yeah, we're just making our way back up here. We'll kick her into highway mode here, if that's what you want to call it. We're going a whole 2.5 miles per hour, folks. I almost feel like I could be one of those, you know, like Silver Dollar City, you know, those train people, you know. We're going so fast, we're coming up on the Horse Junction here. The Horseshoe Bend. Let's kick her back up here and get back up to that 2.5 miles an hour. We got a nice breeze blowing in our face. Yeah, that ain't working it. Alright, let's park this machine, 'cause I think the wife's gonna come at me with a big stick or something if I don't get in there and have some lunch. So we're gonna shut her down for now, I think, and well, we can come back out and we'll get her finished up after lunch. And I don't know. I may go ahead and take that down there, but I don't know. I'll see if I can just pause this, and if I can keep it during lunch, then yeah, I'll bring y'all with me. If not, then I guess you're just gonna have to wait until all this gets edited, and I'll see if I can piece everything together so you can see it all at once. And if not, I'll get it out there to you. You just have to watch it in several pieces, but we're gonna have some lunch, and we've gotten quite a bit done. It looks quite a bit different up here. And look at this, it's just we got the quail over here. The rabbits are down in front of the chicken coop for right now. They're safe, they're out of the way. That's all I wanted. They may move again in the future, but for now, that's where they are. And that may just be where they stay. I don't know. You'll have to stay tuned and find out for that. But yeah, we're going to get them situated here. And like I said, I got to figure out a shelter this evening. We've got quite a bit done. I'm going to try to pause this, have some lunch, and yeah, hopefully I can bring you all back with me. So check that out. What? Yeah, we got another one running around here too. But hopefully I'll be back in just a flash. And just like that, we are back. We had some nice tuna casserole, something light on the tummy. It is hot out here. Alright, let's get that picked up. Let's pick up the brush hog back there. Alright. And here we go. And up, make sure we miss our pile there. Alright. Gonna take it nice and easy so we don't lose anything. We got their water bowl in there too. Their food bowls in the cage with them. That's how we got them in there. We're gonna get this moved down here, and then we'll start connecting the fence and bring some goats down. That sounds like a plan to me. Shady area down here, really. We left those cedars in place, and you can see the nice shade cast that things are getting. We may have to move the bunnies if they get too much sun, but I don't think they're going to. Let's see if we can do this. I may have to take our straight line down and go in that way, but oh, I got something biting me. Alright, let's see here. If I lift this up, no, don't go too far forward. I can't see the post. There we go. Just gonna level us out here. See if we can make our way over here. Can y'all see what we're doing? I gotta try to miss this tree right here with the brush hog as I make this turn, and I don't know if I can do that. Ooh. Are we gonna miss that post? That's, oh yeah, barely. Barely. We got it. We got it. Alright, now are we gonna miss the tree back here? That's the question. Y'all watch that tree for me, okay? We're gonna ease our way forward. I think I'm just gonna have to set her down right here. Sorry I had to move you so fast, but well, I'm not gonna miss our post, so still don't know if that gives us enough rain. We didn't move the back of the tractor any at all. Oh, y'all see what we're I am about bound and determined we're going to make this work. I'm going to try. Just barely grazing it here. As long as we don't pop a tire, I think that's okay. Let's see if we go straighter in here. And turn. Woo! We caught the front tire on that as we turned. That's alright. We're making it. I can scoot it over once I get it on the tires, but there we go. That's probably going to be good enough right there. We just needed to stay there while we get out of here. Now let's see if we can even get out of here because, well, I got to get the forks out of there and try not to hit that tree. Oh, this ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. I need this to be more over there. Now maybe, just maybe, we can make it out from under there without hitting this tree back here. Oh, and we have done it. We have done it. Look at there. We have clearance. Now we can do something. See, we're gonna raise this up here. Get this out of our way, and that's going to allow us to go forward to the left. See there? Okay, just a little bit's all we need. Now we got to back up without getting the bumper on the fence post. We're missing the tree, and I'm sorry I'm whipping y'all around so fast, but there we go, we're out. We got that in there, and now I can move it by hand. I'm gonna let that back down now. I don't want it too down, pointed downward too much. But, you know, I would hate for a horse or something to come running at me and end up impaled by those. So as dangerous as it is, I'm going to leave those somewhat aimed at the ground, but up high enough that we don't catch anything. I would rather them trip on them than impale them. So we're going to come up here and we're going to see if we can get these goats on here and get them moved. We're going to attach some fence to some posts, and the goats will have their new shelter, and then I can get this all cleaned up and dressed up nice, and we'll have a backyard again. We're going to swing around here like so. Straighten her up. We're going to straighten up our forks here. They're a little more level when we put the goats up here. Oh, I just ran over a bowl. Oops. I guess I shouldn't have been outside, should it? Okay, and the goats are like, what are you doing? Yep. We are going to move them with the tractor, yes. I moved the rabbits. Didn't want to freak anybody out with that. I was already stressed out and kind of freaking out myself. So, I'm going to see if the wife will come out here, help me get these guys set up on here. We'll get them moved down there, and yeah, we'll wrap this project up. And then I think I'm going to start moving some of that mobile home mess, because we got storms coming in tonight, tomorrow, and I got to do it while I can, because it gets pretty muddy and mucky up there, and the tractor just wants to slide, and it's not a good thing. So I think I'm going to let you guys go here. I got some footage on the GoPro. I don't know how much, because I'm not sure exactly when it died, but I tried to bring you all in and finish up as much as possible. But from here on out, it's just going to be kind of boring, as it'll end up making this extremely long. And well, I think you get the point. We're moving the goats down there, and we just have to connect the fencing now and get them situated down there. We'll have to move the gate and adjust it. It's a little bit high. I couldn't bury the post down there for some reason. We got a really massive rock in there, or we have a shelf rock or something, so we couldn't get those posts real deep. But we're gonna try to make it work. We are. So I got to remove this wood post up here, get this all nice and cleaned up again, and looking good again. So we'll get there a little at a time. The rest of this is probably not going to be today, but we are getting the goats situated today. So I appreciate y'all watching, and we will see you next time.